Greetings, YouTube. Happy Thursday. We have a pretty exciting day of announcements because some of you actually really like 6-star and even 5-star Thor. And so having him back might be a little intriguing for the weekend. But we also have the Catalyst bundles, which, we keep track of and certainly compare to the uncollected and Cavalier Glory Store updates of 2020. And so we've got several things to talk about. And we are going to begin with, the Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst bundle, which gives you 5 and then 20 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals and 10,000 gold. I call this like the church potluck gone wrong. Or like you go out to dinner. Like let's say you go to a steakhouse and you're with a vegetarian friend. And there's nothing on the menu that they can eat as a main course, but they can eat all the sides. So they can't order a steak, but maybe they'll have like corn on the cob or mashed potatoes, maybe some green beans. And so the Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst bundle is just 3 sides. It's the average amount of gold for $1, but this should be 10 times the amount of gold that it is. It should be 100,000 gold. So a very pathetic amount of gold, almost nothing at all. This should be a Tier 4 Class Catalyst crystal, not fragment crystals, but crystals, and then the 5 Tier 1 Alphas is fair. This is still like ordering sides, but being charged for if you ordered the steak. It's just way too much. This is a $5 bundle at best, because you could say each Tier 1 Alpha, I guess, is worth $1. But I also get how people who start out the game, it's harder to get Tier 1 Alphas. At least it used to be. But there are things that we really enjoy, like peak milestones, that help with this now as well. So I'm going to give this an F. I just think the Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst bundle falls well short of anything that you want. Now we're going to go for the Tier 5 Basic Bundle. Now this is very intriguing because even though this is half of a Tier 5 Basic Catalyst, meaning you would have to buy 4 of these, all 4, to get enough Tier 5 Basic to take a 5-star to rank 2, and of course rank 2, 5-star to rank 5. Rank 2 does not involve Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments. You still have to buy all 4. But as crazy as this sounds, I know this is going to sound crazy, this is the smallest price that they've been asking to pay in order to have this accomplished. Normally, it costs at least $400 to take a 5-star to rank 5. Whereas now, it would take $120. Now, is that still a crazy amount of money? Yes. And that would cover 4 Tier 2 Alpha, because 36,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst Fragments is exactly 1 fully formed Tier 2 Alpha. It's kind of strange that they didn't just put the Tier 2 Alpha symbol in it. I think it actually is a better marketing tool to put that over the fragments. But if you don't have any other Tier 2 Alpha in your overflow, it's going to be a simple case of still not having enough. I think you need 6 Tier 2 Alpha to take a 5-star to rank 5, and you need 4 to take a 5-star to rank 4. But as far as Tier 5 Basic, half a Tier 5 Basic and a Tier 2 Alpha for $30 is a solid deal. I think that's a B grade. I still think with the Glory Store changes, assuming you don't have to use Glory for things like quest, potions, and revives, and that just drains it, it's a way better deal to just get half of a Tier 5 Basic if you have 5,000 Glory on hand every week, an Alliance quest at the end of it for free. But this is a solid B Tier 5 Basic Bundle value. And I have not given a Tier 5 Basic Bundle since the new Glory Store changes happened higher than, I think, a C- or a D+. So this really is a much better deal, objectively speaking, than we've seen in the past. I will say that what also holds us back from at least being a B+ is the gold. This should be at least 300,000 gold minimum, really 500,000 if you want to get people on board. 100,000 is literally $10 worth of gold. And again, this is $1 worth of gold. Now let's look at the Tier 2 Alpha bundle in general. 1 Tier 2 Alpha for $20. Okay. Now, what's the amount of gold? 50,000. That's $5 worth of gold. This should be at least 200,000 gold. And then there's 2 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selectors. I, again, have to be honest, have to be objective. You know I promised I'm going to do that with every offer I grade. I think this is a B+ value. $20 for a Tier 2 Alpha is awesome. If you buy all 4, you'll have enough Tier 2 Alpha to take that 5-star to rank 4. And at $80, there are far worse values in the game. And on top of that, the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selectors allow each one of those Tier 4 Class Catalysts to be $10. So yes, the gold is still really cheap. It's weird that they're being pretty dang cheap on the gold of all three of these deals. But the value of a tier 2 alpha at $20, along with 2 tier 4 class catalyst selectors, it's awesome. I encourage it. So this is a B plus. Again, what's holding it back from at least an A minus? The gold. This is an F, and this is a B. So we have a B, an F, and a B plus. I don't remember the last time, if ever, that we had 3 offers that got the spectrum of those grades. But as I try to be objective, I call trash trash, and I call treasure treasure. There is guaranteed value in these B and B plus deals. There's no crystals you got to spend hoping you get something. This is like the opposite of those ascendant crystals. You get to choose 2 tier 4s. You get to choose a tier 1. There's no crystal at all. And then here, even just $60 for a fully formed tier 5 basic and 2 tier 2 alpha is solid. I just don't understand who designed the gold. That's the problem. But I do think this is the best tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha bundles. These are the best ones of 2020 by far. You cannot compare anything to July 3rd weekend or Cyber weekend. Those are outliers on the spectrum. They happen once a year. They include units. You cannot factor them into the analysis of daily deals because they're not accurately representative of the retail price of resources in Marvel Contest of Champions on a day-to-day basis. But today is. Today's just a random Thursday that happens to have these offers. And I have to say, still it's a lot of money. If you have just a small amount of money, I say keep investing into something like the $5 unit daily card or the Black ISO store. But if you have more money to spend and you need rank up materials, today is a good day to spend that money. And I fully support any offer that gets a B plus grade or a B grade or any kind of B minus, B or B plus. And 2 out of 3 of these pass that mark. The tier 1 alpha is just that church potluck with a bunch of sides at a steakhouse you do not want to touch with a 10-foot pole.